My name is Lise Otelia Andreasen, and this is my progress presentation for CMP. I have been working with Christina Stenset and Dylan Hartnett, and our Melbourne 24 project has been titled Swanee. It is a short documentary about Melbourne-based musician Andrew Swan. My main role has been sound and recording, which obviously is important for a project like this, as both the interview and the music recording is going to play a big part. Our original idea was to film Andrew in a bar and do the interview under laid-back circumstances in his natural environment. We set out to film at a bar called Claypots in St Kilda. While recording, the sound of his voice was loud and clear, and the background noise was not too bad. But after going through both the footage and the sound, we realized why not many interviews are set in bars. The footage was dark and grainy, and even though the sound of Andrew's voice was clear, there was way too much background noise. Not only was it too distracting, but you could also clearly hear the songs being played in the background, which posed some serious copyright issues. We scheduled another interview, and this time we decided to use Christina's apartment. We stored away any distracting clutter and had a couch set up in the middle of the room. We played around with the lighting, and I had a better setup for recording the interview. It was all around a better solution and better setup for a close-up interview like this. And I also feel that Swanee, who is quite fond of chatting, managed to condense his story into a shorter version, making it easier for us to edit.
I've got some news for you. And I said, oh, what's that? She said, I'm pregnant. And I said, wow, congratulations, that's so good. You know? She said, yeah. I said, who to? You know, like, right, you know. She said, to you.
With the interview done, my real challenge approached. We were going to follow Swanee for two of his gigs, one at a piano bar called Transit and one at a dark pub called Everleigh. We checked out both the venues beforehand and had a clear communication with the bar managers about where we could and could not be. I immediately saw the best places for me to set up, and recording turned out pretty good, if I may say so myself.
Down the step, you worry about what comes next. Ice on your way, baby, roof is sprung leak. You're down on your luck, and you don't know where you're going. Let's face it, man, you ain't at your peak, but you just gotta walk on.
It was definitely best at Transit because I was able to sit right behind the piano and manage to record without too much background noise. The Everleigh was a lot trickier, as the venue was small and you could clearly hear people talking and bartenders doing their thing in the background. Besides, Swanee was playing with two other bandmates, and it was difficult to get an even recording without being in the way for the band or people working in the bar. I would like to learn how to better record live music like this, but I feel like this gave me a glimpse of some of the real challenges that you will be able to face. But I feel that this gave me a glimpse of some of the challenges. That being said, it turned out that the footage was quite dark and grainy from this bar as well, and so the lack of good sound from the Everleigh did not hurt our final product too much, as we were not going to use too much of the footage anyway. One of our biggest challenges with sounds in post-production was the fact that the people in charge of the camera had forgotten to set the sound recording on when we were actually filming all the gigs. This wasn't necessarily the end of the world, seeing as I recorded all the sound into my own mixer, but it did mean that we would have to spend some time trying to sync everything up manually. Looking back, there are definitely things that we would have done differently with the knowledge that we have now, like daring to take up more space in the venues, getting more angles from the interview, and actually record sound with the camera as well. But learning is what we are here for, so learn was what we did.